Step 5, be prepared. There's a saying, you might have heard it, that success is when preparedness meets opportunity. So basically, that you should be prepared when the opportunity arrives so you can take advantage of it. And this is actually one of the top advices that comes from a lot of billionaires, successful people. They tell you this, that you have to be prepared in order to take advantage of an opportunity. If you don't have the money, if you don't have the cash, if you don't have the skills, if you don't have the training, you can't take advantage of the opportunity. So therefore, it's really important to be prepared for when the opportunity arrives. And there's a very good example and very famous story that's going around, which it's really about the Beatles, that when they went on the Ed Sullivan Show, which is basically a talent show like the X Factor or Americans Got Talent today, when they went on that show in 1964, yeah, and the rest is history, right? The women went nuts and they just became a huge success. But they weren't actually new talent. They had been playing for years in a little dark club in Hamburg, and they had played more than 1,200,000 hours of live concert when they went on a talent show. So obviously, they were pretty good at what they were doing. And as we saw, the rest was history. Their career just took off, and they became what they are today, fully the famous group as they are, right? So this is really what it's about. It's about being prepared, training, learning. Remember, step 1, keep learning. You got to keep learning. You got to keep honing your skills. You got to keep getting better at something so that you can take advantage of an opportunity when it arrives. And this is the same when you look at history. I mean, the Industrial Revolution, whenever there's a big revolution or paradigm shift, then this is where there's huge opportunities. So for those that are ready, I guess for those that were in the upper class and that had money during the Industrial Revolution, they could buy machines and they could then become wealthy, right? But of course, you had to have the money. So back then, you had to be part of a wealthy family. Today, it's different. You know, when the iPhone was introduced, all you need to do, is figure out how to do an app, a little bit of coding, study coding and do your own app. And there you go. You're part of the new revolution. And right now, it's OpenAI, it's ChatGPT, it's AI. Well, it's right there in front of you. It's open, and you can actually do it with a little bit of help, a little bit of you don't even need to know code or anything. You can actually build your own startup and be part of the new wave, the new revolution. So that's really what it's about. And it's whether it's business, whether it's your career, studying whatever is the new thing that's coming, learning the skills that's going to make you very valuable in the job market. It's the same in investing. The famous saying, the famous investors say that, you should be fearful when others are greedy, and you should be greedy when others are fearful. And then the saying that when there's blood in the streets, that's the right time to buy. And that's actually, if you look at, I was mentioning crypto investing before, but it's also the regular stock market has gone down since the end of last year. 22, things have gone down, and we're really in a slowdown, right? But as I said, I've actually been keeping my powder dry. So keeping cash, setting cash aside to buy when the prices are down. This we call, keeping my powder dry. That's really about saving cash and being ready to buy when the prices are low. And I already spent, quite a significant amount at the end of February when I really saw the price in crypto go down to under 16,000. The Fed was talking about pausing, not increasing. They're now increased again. So we might, you can never predict the market, but you do, have a sense of, this might be a little bit, there's a good opportunity, but at least it's a lot cheaper than it was 6 months ago. So, let's put some money in here. So it's all about keeping that powder dry. That's your preparedness. And then when the opportunity arrives, that is when Bitcoin dips to a significant low amount. You say, wow, I haven't seen this in a long time. That's when you buy, and that's when you get in. It's the same in stocks. I bought a lot of other stocks very cheap that I know that are going to go a lot higher. This is really what it's about. It's about trying to figure out how can you be prepared. So when the opportunity comes, then you can take action, and then that action is going to create success for you in your life.